was deprived over here.
Yes.
Cameraman, you're supposed to stay behind the lens. What the? No, that's very good. We were just talking about Drake and about the past weekend and the shout out there.
Yeah.
So taking shots at him seemed to turn into a friendship. Do you think people should maybe take shots at you? Do you have anyone doing that, sniping at you, being like, "You're the big dog, I'm gonna try to bite at your heels"?
It was a different time, and it like.
I love when you get this old man vibe that I get from you, where you're like, "It was a different time."
No,
I was a young Quake.
It definitely was a different time, and it was like it wasn't singular. Like it wasn't me taking shots at him.
Okay.
Like it was like he had his crew from the east end of Toronto. They were called the Wise Guys. It was like him, Bishop Brigante, Ken Masters, like Boy Wonder, Johnny Rocks, who's now like his personal trainer, like Hush, who's now just like the goon, but he was crazy, and then there was the Offense, which I was in due to Littles, but that was like the east end of Toronto, so it was like Littles, but it was all those guys from Toronto, Aristo, Sazy, El Nino, and it was kind of like a war of Toronto, like almost an East Coast West thing beef in Toronto,
Right.
And like somehow it just stood out that I was kind of going pretty hard. That was like I'm not gonna say the hardest, but like my shit stood out that like I was like going like the hardest, like it's just as far as bars. And like I saw Boy Wonder like probably a couple months ago now, and saw in the club and he was losing it. He's like, "Yo, we were the best one out the Offense." Like not to doubt anyone. This is what he was saying to me. And it's just like I said some shit. Like I was just going in a way that they had no choice not to respect it. And the same as Drake. I was bumping his diss tracks towards them on my iTunes every day. Loved it.
Yeah.
Like, loved it. You know what I mean? Like, and so it wasn't nothing like crazy. Like me, I was just a kid trying to get on. Like if they had personal issues between their crews and that was like on another level, like to me, I had no idea.
Right,
I was
you.
just spitting.
Yeah.
And I was really spitting, and I think they respected that. And so it's not like you said today, should people take shots at people? No, I don't think so, because that's going to just open up a lane for any whack rapper or whoever to just go, "Oh, if I diss him, I'll get famous." Like, I wasn't dissing, like, I was really going, like, on a real level, like, that was...
I think, put it in the bars then. Like, if somebody wanted to come at you, then they should make a really great song.
They should.
And like go bar for bar, bar up.
It shouldn't, it shouldn't just be like you diss someone out of nowhere just to say like you ain't doing shit.
I also don't like when the diss is not on wax, so to speak, because then it's just a bunch of gossipy garbage outside of clubs and stuff. Like it's like I hate that when that becomes a distraction instead of actually going at them on the wax. But let's bring it back to some more important things. Why is Yoast not your sponsor? You have, honestly, I know that you know this because it's in some of the music, but you know that you've definitely popularized wine amongst a certain set.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why are they?
They were definitely approached by a very, very credible person in the city, like not as far as music, like I'm talking like somebody very, very prominent in this city, like as far as like just, I'm not gonna say, but just as far as like developer, like somebody very respected, like who you know what I mean, whatever. Someone they could get behind, easily. And they were approached by that on my behalf, and we approached several wine companies, and they didn't want to do have anything to do with rap music, to be honest. Not my album, just rap music in general.
It's weird to me. I think it's because it's so foreign to them, but they're just missing out. I mean, you literally put it in a song. Like you made it. People are saying this. It's like become a catchphrase. Yeah. How do you? When did you find out which wine was for what? As you explained in the song. Like when did you find out to yourself like, yeah, white is my turnout?
I think, well, man,
break it down to me.
I think it all started where it was like, I don't even drink red wine, to be honest. I just can't.
You just had to put it in there.
I don't like it
for those people.
Like red wine's like to me like a glass of wine before bed or with dinner or like something like that.
It's grape juice.
It doesn't. Yeah. I mean, to me, white wine is like you drink it and party. And
what's your favorite white wine?
Turn up. Sauvignon Blanc. Like I've been drinking this one. It's by Trapiche. It's this company, but this is not a Sauvignon Blanc. But when I first got it, it had all the music notes on it. It's Trapiche, and it has like a staff with like music notes, and that's what kind of like drew me into it. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
I think you should bottle your own wine in the future, and then like get the instead of a USB, you get like a little code on the.
Man, my old thing. I can show you the pictures. What it was gonna be for this album when I was gonna do fine wine. It was gonna be a wine cork,
Ooh,
USB.
Nice.
You twist the cork in half, and it was gonna be the USB like in your wine cork.
I like that.
Yeah, and that was gonna be for the fine wine album, which I was supposed to. That was what I was gonna do, but
right.
I decided otherwise.